For over a decade, DJ Khaled was everywhere. He didn't rap, he didn't sing, but he still ran hip-hop like a general, assembling superstars, shouting catchphrases, and stacking hit after hit. But suddenly, he vanished. No album in 3 years, deleted rollout, no Drake vocals. Now fans are asking, what happened to the man who said, "We the best" for a living? And the answer might be Drake. This is the story of how DJ Khaled lost everything, and how it all comes back to one feature that never dropped. DJ Khaled wasn't your typical hip-hop star. He didn't rap, he didn't produce beats. What he did was assemble talent, like an architect building mansions with bricks he didn't own. He brought together A-list rappers, platinum producers, and somehow turned the chaos into cultural moments. His skill wasn't just music creation, it was music curation. And for years, it worked like magic. Albums like Major Key, Grateful, and Father of Assad weren't just projects, they were summer events. Tracks like I'm the One, Wild Thoughts, and No Brainer didn't just chart, they owned the airwaves. Khaled had mastered the formula: stack the features, hype the release, dominate the playlists. But in 2021, cracks started to show. He dropped Khaled, an album loaded with big names, but it felt flat. The songs were fine, but they lacked that spark. The energy was missing. The viral moments weren't there. Even the memes weren't hitting. It was Khaled, but tired. Then, silence. No album in 2022, none in 2023. For a man who had dropped almost yearly since the mid-2000s, this was strange. Fans saw him still on Instagram, riding his bike, yelling affirmations, showing off his sneakers. But the music? Completely absent. And then, in early 2024, Khaled came back swinging. He announced a new album titled A Lamb of God. But here's the thing. He didn't talk about the music. He didn't share a track list. He didn't even hint at the concept. The only thing he wanted you to know?
I like what Drake like. You know what I'm saying?
Hey yo, Drake! Hey yo, Drake! Did the Drake vocals come in yet?
CJ.
Did the Khaled vocals come in yet?
That was it. No subtlety, no build-up. He printed the phrase on massive billboards, waved it on poster boards, screamed it in interviews. And then came the crown jewel of the campaign, a 5-minute, high-budget cinematic trailer starring Mark Wahlberg, all about recovering a stolen laptop with Drake vocals. It was ridiculous. It was over the top. And honestly, it felt a little desperate. Social media lit up. Fans made memes about it. Drake memes flooded Twitter. Even Drake Bell from Nickelodeon joined in on the joke. And then, just when it seemed like we were going to hear the songs, everything stopped. No album, no release date, no explanation. The hype train derailed overnight. And most importantly, no Drake vocals. DJ Khaled and Drake have worked together since 2010. Drake was a constant in Khaled's albums, almost every single one for over a decade. Their collaborations were major. They created hits, memes, and magic. But behind that chemistry, things were starting to crack. In one infamous skit, Drake jokes about Khaled constantly asking for favors. You give someone everything you have and they just say, "Another one." Drake made it funny. But it sounded 2023 to 2024, Khaled wasn't just featuring Drake. He was depending on him. His entire A Lamb of God rollout was built around Drake. Nothing else. He held up signs saying Drake X2. He posted cryptic messages like, "Drake's back to work, so am I." He even teased 2 unreleased Drake tracks like they were Grammy bait. But then, Drake clapped back. When Khaled posted again about the album, Drake replied publicly, "Must be a Drake Bell." Ouch. It was dismissive, cold, brutal. Fans immediately got the message. Drake didn't co-sign this rollout. This wasn't mutual. Then came the memes, the mockery. Drake Bell himself jokingly offered to replace him. Within days, Khaled deleted every album post. All traces of a Lamb of God vanished. Why would Drake do that? Weren't they tight? Maybe not. Rumors say Drake never wanted to do some of their past collabs, like To the Max, which he allegedly refused 55 times before finally giving in, only after securing 95% of the publishing. That's not partnership. That's power imbalance. Drake helped Khaled build an empire. But when the empire got shaky, Khaled asked for more, and Drake pulled away. DJ Khaled used to call himself a machine. He said, "I make records. I find records. I put records out. I'm a machine."
Takes a great producer like me to tell them sounds is garbage, they're fake. Don't fall for the trap. Let's go with these sounds. Let's do this. Oh shit, this beat you presented me is dope. Give me that. Watch what I do. I make records. I find records. I put records out. I'm a machine.
But here's the thing. That machine ran on one type of fuel: features. Khaled's music was never really about Khaled. It was about assembling the Avengers of hip-hop. Jay-Z, Beyonce, Drake, Justin Bieber, Rihanna. And it worked until it didn't. The industry has changed. Audiences want authenticity. Artists want ownership. And Khaled's formula? It started feeling outdated. Now, when you rely too heavily on others, and they stop showing up, what do you have left? Drake was Khaled's golden ticket. When that ticket expired, the machine sputtered. And let's be honest, fans were already getting tired. The overused ad-libs, the yelling intros, the excessive promo. When Khaled held a sign for weeks that just said 2 Drake songs, people didn't get excited. They rolled their eyes. It felt like a man trying to recreate the past, and when it didn't work, he disappeared. DJ Khaled once said, "They didn't believe in us." And now, it feels like even he doesn't. Maybe it's just a break. Or maybe we've watched the final another one. If Drake really was the glue holding Khaled's career together, and the glue peeled off, then maybe the music really did stop. Thanks for watching. Let us know in the comments. Do you think DJ Khaled can bounce back? Or is this the end of an era?